It's time again to venture out into the unknown and make the most of my camper van. Some of you may not know, but there is a huge list of pubs that you can actually take your van to, stay over and enjoy the local area. So this week I take you to Redcar, where I do exactly that. The beauty of a pub stopover is that you don't really need to bring many supplies. All of the food and beer is literally right next to where you're camping for the night in the pub. Some stopovers even have toilet facilities that you can use, even when the pub is closed. But first, it's time to stop off to see if I can get some photographs of the sunrise. Also, if you're yet to like and subscribe to the channel and you enjoy this kind of content, please click the buttons and join me for more adventures. It really helps us keep going without sponsorship interruptions. Stay awesome, you lot, and above all, be kind. At Southgate, I'd hoped for an epic sunrise, but sadly that wasn't to be. Still though, it's a great place to come if you fancy a cheeky wild camp right next to the sea. It is a private road though, so don't take my word for it. I stayed for a bit, but regular viewers of the channel will know that when it comes to landscape photography, I have zero patience. Something that you sort of kind of need when shooting landscapes. Anyway, onwards to my evening pub stopover, then for a walk with the hope of getting some more photographs. I'll also give you guys a tour of the pub and park up later on in the video. So I've arrived at Turner's Mill and this is going to be my stop off for the evening. Nice and spicy, aye, lovely jubbly, just there, right next to the pub. Which you can't ask for more than that. There's actually a shop just over in the corner as well. I'm not going to film that because there's loads of school kids going to school and I don't want to be that guy. So I'm going to go in, have a coffee, get all my stuff together and we'll go on a walk. Right, so I'm about to head out on my walk and I've just checked the weather and it says it's going to start raining from 11. I'm pasted up, so thank you so much, Rachel. I've had 2 coffees, so I'm wired. She's also made me a coffee in my takeout mug. It's made out of bamboos and stuff, and also I can have it upside down without a drip in, so it means it can go in my bag. It means I've got a nice warm coffee for my walk. Also, I'm bringing my jet boil so then I can make a pot noodle on the go. I'll just need to find somewhere to shelter so I'm not getting wet, because the weather is looking shocking. When it rains, I have to change my camera to a waterproof one, and I can't use my microphone as that's not waterproof either. I'm still trying to figure out a way of getting better audio when it's raining, so if you have any suggestions, please comment down below and I'll have a look. Ta! I know for a fact on the way back this path is going to feel like the longest path ever. It already does, and I'm only on my way out and I'm full of energy, but yeah, on the way back I'll be like, oh, why is this path lasting for so long? Sadly, the lack of microphone and the wind made this bit unusable. But I was talking about bumping into a subscriber. I was walking along minding my own business when I started walking towards a group of people, and one of them says, I was watching you last night. Now in the realm of normal land, that would sound pretty creepy. But when you do YouTube, that generally means that they watch your videos. I stopped for a chat and he asked if he could take a photograph, as his son wouldn't have believed that I'd bumped into me. It was lovely to meet you, Paddy. Thanks for the chat. Rain jacket hath been donned. It's a bit rainy now. It's only spitting, but I've got a feeling that once I get onto that coast, it's going to be blowing in my face, standard. It won't be a top adventures without a bit of rain. I think I've got away with it recently, so yeah, bring it on. How cool is this next bit? All I did was raise my right hand and the birds flew away. Must be the power of the quiff. But it's nice to get out of that wind. I'm just ducked behind a man-made kind of sea defence, I think. But yeah, it's just nice to just duck down, get out of the wind for a bit, and look at the sea properly without going, wind in my face. I don't know about you, there's something about the sea that I just love just staring at. I don't know what it is, but I love it. I reckon we're probably about halfway between where I'm camped and Saltburn. It's a lot tougher when you've got rain in your face and wind in your face and you're walking on the sand. So I might walk back on the path with the wind and rain behind me. That would be lovely. Rock and roll. Right, onwards. Some trips just don't lend themselves to photography, and while I'm disappointed not to have got many shots, I'm still happy to be out on a walk with the fresh sea air as company. Nice. The tide's almost fully in now, so I'm glad I'm not on the beach. And it's now time to find a cafe, I think, and get dry, because I am soaking. I found a cafe on the seafront to dry off in, smashed in some chips, and had a coffee to warm up before venturing back. Well, I needed that. That was lovely. Oh, I wasn't even planning on having chips, but when I smelt them, I thought I'm going to have some. I think I'll choose a different route back, probably go up on the top and walk back that way, but it's going to be nice to have the wind on my back for a bit, that's for sure. Oh, and now I've had chips, it means I don't have to stop in a shelter, get my jet boil on and make a pot noodle, which is what we're going to do. But now let's head back. Nice. This would have been perfect for my pot noodle break. Nice view of the sea. Awesome. One thing that bothers me when I'm walking on a beach is that you can see your destination. Well, on that beach anyway, you can see your destination for about 20 miles. And it's kind of a little bit, I don't know, soul destroying, shall we say, because you can see where you're going. Whereas in trails like this, which is, you know, it's only bushes and things like that, and it's up and down dale a little bit. It's you cover ground without realising it, because you can't see where you're going, if that makes sense. I much prefer this kind of walking than sort of beach walking, certainly when you're doing a distance. I mean, 5 miles here just feels so much less than 5 miles on a beach. You're always looking like, oh, I've got to get to that point there, and you can see it and it never seems to get any closer. Look at that. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I love walking. I love walking up mountains. I love walking down mountains. What I don't like is when you have to come down something to go back up it immediately. Do you know what I mean? It's just build a bridge. Do you know what's really sheltered down here as well? It's actually quite nice. If there were a bench, it'd be lovely to have a sit down, but there isn't. There is no bench at all. However, I've seen a church. There's always a bench at a church. Sorry if there's wind noise, and sorry about my hair. The quip has lost its integrity. There was a church, there was a bench, but it was right where the wind was blowing. So the bench was soaked and the wind was right in my face. So it's the best view, but obviously, you know, you're going to get the wind in your face, so I'm not going to sit down on that and get cold. So I'm going to keep going, and if I find somewhere else a little bit sheltered, I'll have a rest there. But nice. Yeah, I highly recommend this walk, it's lovely. got the diesel heater on, getting nice and toasty. I just keep putting my hands in front of it. Oh, it's so nice. And all I need to do now is get changed out of these wet clothes. And what I'm doing is I'm putting them in a plastic bag just to stop them from making condensation in the van. What a lovely walk that was. Highly recommend that one. Ooh, I am almost ready for my beer, although it is a little bit early now. It's only 3 o'clock. Well, no, it's 2:30. I'd planned this walk thinking that I'm going to be stopping every 2 minutes, taking photographs, but because of the wind and rain, I've literally just had my head down and I've just cracked on. Trying to get some photographs on the pier with this, but the battery's flat, so yeah, happy days. Professional photographer. So I'm going to get some water in me, get rehydrated again, get this camera dried off because it's soaking now, check the footage and make sure it's all recorded well, and get warm and get changed, and then we'll do a bit of a pub tour. I shall see you when I've got changed. Okay, see you, bye. Turner's Mill is a gorgeous dog-friendly pub stopover in Redcar that serves amazing food and has super friendly staff. It's just a 20-minute stroll to the beach and you can walk all the way to Saltburn, a lovely coastal town well worth a visit. The pub serves a great selection of beer, ales, wine and spirits, and more importantly they have great coffee too. Their menu is varied and caters for all tastes, including vegan options. Be sure to bring your own toilet though, as once the pub closes you'll need something to go in overnight and the bushes are not an option. As with most pub stops, there is no electric hookup, so make sure your batteries are fully charged. The car park is well lit and there is a shop just opposite the pub should you need some more supplies. Like with all my pub stopovers, I always suggest that you inform the staff that you're staying and don't forget to buy some food or at least buy some beer during your stay. Right, it's time to go sample that menu, have a beer and a chinwag with the owners, who are also subscribers of the channel too. Nice! The food was gorgeous, exactly what I needed after a walk in the rain. Inevitably though, the beer started to flow and I forgot to pick up the camera to film. We had an ace night, as some of the outtakes will show, and I think I ended up heading off to bed around 1 AM, absolutely shattered. Just before the outtakes in a minute, I'll say goodbye and thank you all so much for watching this week's episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and remember, you can use your van for more than just your holidays. Get out there and enjoy this amazing country. Meet some strangers, walk in the rain and keep smiling. You're all awesome. And finally, thank you so much to Rachel and Scott for your hospitality. You're all both wonderful human beings. See you all next week. Bye! So let's get us right. Oh shit! It's too windy. It's not actually that rainy. I'll be honest with you. It's not even a piece to camera. This is just me moaning. Freaking rain. To be got. Oh, I'm getting a wet foot. I mean, I'm actually sinking in the sand. It's properly like jellies. Guess I need a coffee. It's about my 10th today. Live life today. It's the best way. And I'm reporting I didn't know it. Have you mastered your one wheel yet?
I've got my one wheel t-shirt on and it's out there and I'm surprised I haven't broken any limbs yet.
Nice.
No, go. Nice. Nice. Yes. Nope. This is the steak menu.
What's up everybody, welcome back to another episode of Yorkshire Pop Dogs. Yeah boy!
Yeah boy. Well, yeah boy. Yeah. Freaking boy. Whatever.
Rachel's gone to try and find a key for the... Oh, we're moving. We're moving.